right, so here we're gonna do mom stuff. She's got quite a collection of loveliness here. And so I'm excited.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll show you a few of the pieces I've done over the years. For a baby. It says, Jesus, tender shepherd, hear me bless thy little lamb tonight. In the darkness, be thou near me. Keep me safe till morning light. And it's got little lammies on the bottom. Do you like lambs, people?
Beautiful.
Yeah, cute. All the little lammies. This is a different kind of embroidery. It's probably done in a thicker thread and sometimes yarn. It depends on the pattern and the maker. But this was one I did years ago. And I never had that frame, but I might do that too. Just picked up and did.
Nice.
I like it. These are done on just a shiny, I think is almost wedding gown material. I don't even know what the name of it is, satin. Anyway, these are just butterflies because I've always loved butterflies. I'll get them up to you so you can see. I don't want to make it into pillows because I don't want heads on it. How much can you frame? Loved pastels. She wore pastels. She made all her own dresses, and they
House
were just
dresses.
house dresses.
They were called.
Yeah, and it was just a kind of a sleeveless two-piece thing that she sewed together, and almost all of them were light aqua, light blue, light pink, light yellow. Where I like jewel tones, as you can see. Pony silk, I think is what it's called. Did it on the nubby side.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. This is the shiny side.
Yep, I did it on the nubby
Why?
side. I don't know, I just wanted a different texture.
The nubby side.
The nubby side.
All right.
So, next is, and I've done a couple sets of these, there's 12 of these, and they are napkins.
I mean, it's beyond beautiful. And that stuff down there, oh my.
That's knock your socks off.
Yeah, we're getting there next.
Yeah. Okay, you want to hand me this stuff down here, honey?
Not next. This stuff first.
Yeah. Well, I experimented with beading. Hopefully I could find some small round frames and frame a lot of this up because that'd be gorgeous on especially like these raspberry walls.
Yeah, definitely.
Now these are more butterflies.
Could you cut these out
Yes.
and then put it on a matted, like a black mat in a frame? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like your little butterfly collection on a black mat.
Yeah. Oh, that's a dang good idea. Oh, that's a good, butterfly collection.
Yeah.
Oh, Keely, you're so brilliant.
Not really.
Yeah, you are.
Not when it comes to this stuff.
Well, that's just such a good idea I've never even thought of. There's about 9 of them. They're angels. And I would like to watercolor their gowns.
Oh, nice.
You bought the stamps, and they're called iron-on stamps. So you put the material, you iron the material the size you want, wrinkle-free. Then you put the stamp on top of it. Then you iron over the stamp, the allotted minutes that they tell you to do, pull it up, and then you got the stamp on your material. I embroidered 10 large pictures for my granddaughters. But probably I bought the kits 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Thank goodness, because it got to the point there's nothing out there. And there still isn't much out there. I think it's coming back again, but I had them already. And the wings are made out of a gold thread, which is really handy and really pretty. But my, is it hard to work with.
Oh, why? Oh, this stuff?
Because it wants to snag,
Yeah.
and it wants to knot, and you are constantly working with it.
This is like almost like a
Gold.
wire.
Yeah.
Like a wiry thread.
Yep. How many of these do you have?
I don't have enough because you haven't given me enough. Probably have like 15 maybe.
Oh no, I would say you have more like 30.
Okay, because the last Christmas you gave me some more?
Yes.
Okay.
These are felt. I've made some with silk in the front. These are just shiny material that I stamped. Envelope. There was so many patterns for different things. And these, there were angels like these, and there was dogs and houses and stars and wreaths but I loved the angels. But I did all of them. And I think I did 120 or 125 of these things over the last years. So there's all sorts of colors.
Christmas ornaments. Yeah.
I would stamp them, then I'd go on vacation or something, and I would sew them all up, and then I'd come and cut them all out, and then I would, like you said.
What a great small project to keep in your purse.
It is.
On road trips
Yes.
and stuff.
Okay, this is an experiment, again, with colors and with thread and with a different kind of material. And I just did some flowers. They're so gaudy, they're gorgeous. Here's another type of flower. Our old favorite irises. Oriental lilies.
Pretty.
These are done on silk. Don't you love violets?
How much do you love violets?
I love violets, but I love violets mostly because of the memories of my dad taking me to the golf course woods.
Who, by the way, incidentally, is him right here.
Yeah, that's my father I painted.
Yes, and you know what? I'm thinking we're going to have to go on a painting tour of all of her paintings someday. So anyway, go on.
Anyway, I love flowers. Mom didn't have the need, or she was too busy. Dad would take me and we'd go out in the woods and we'd take a cardboard box along and pull them up for me, and I'd pull them, and then we'd go home and we'd plant them. The end result was we had violets all over the lawn.
That's right, because they were invasive, right?
Yeah, very invasive. This is a different type of thread, and I'll explain it to you when I do the latest project that I'm working on, but I wanted to experiment with that. The second to the last project that I have done is a project for my granddaughters. I have embroidered their monograms. And this is for Cecilia. This is a C. But look how, that's all satin stitch
Wow.
and beading.
It's so pretty. So yeah, these are all the letters with just all sorts of stuff on it.
Right.
This is really, really neat.
And that's B.
Wow. For
Bryn. And this is L for Lydia, for Shanae. And you can see I've done a lot of beading on this one. Sunflowers, beading in the middle of the sunflowers and along the butterfly. This is E for Emma, for Jessie.
beautiful.
No, I had one left. I had it all packaged up, all the thread, and it was a K for my granddaughter in Norway. So I was going to take it on our trip, and I was going to work it on it then. I saved it because I'd had it packed up for a long time into this little bag. So we couldn't go. So that's my next project after I get this. And each one of these, I'm going to find a beautiful frame to frame it in. Something very different. So.
Wow, that is intricate.
Yeah,
That's stunning.
There's a ton of work in each one of those.
That's really nice.
I love them. I just love them. Well, I have three of my larger projects hung in the hallway right here. Now this one is vignettes of different flower arrangements, a basket and a little bouquet. But they take satin, and they also are a lot of French knots. There are, all this is white work that's around here. And I did a lot of white work. I love this piece. This piece took me forever and a day because look, these are French knots. The flower vignette, different flowers, roses. I did those a long time ago. This one is in '95. So I will go in periods because I paint also, where I will do a lot of needlework for years, and then I'll be done with that for a while, knit for years, be done with that for a while. Paint for years, and I'm done. And then I've been back into embroidering probably the last 10 years.
What's your best times that you have? Probably sitting in your den watching English shows, doing this.
And with a cup of tea.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Gives
heaven
you
to
joy.
me.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. It gives me great joy. Years ago, I think I explained before, I bought 10 kits. There, I would go when it was 40% off and buy a kit. That's how I buy stuff. And anyway, I had 10 of them, and then I started getting all these granddaughters, and decided for their wedding gifts, I would do them. I have all 10 embroidered and framed. and I've given one away. And I'll do this for each one of them. Emma is next. She has to pick one out. What I did for another granddaughter was I framed it up and gave it to her, but on the back I wrote her a love letter from Grandma. And that's what I'll do for each one of them. I'll talk about the 3 threads of marriage, the groom and the bride, and Jesus, which twisted makes it so much stronger. So, and other things, so that pertain to marriage and my love for them. Everyone is different.
Purple and yellow. What a great combination.
And I just put this down, going through all this stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a table runner.
I had an old dull thing in there, just took that off, put this down. Look at the pop. So pretty. So,
you know, one might think this is old-fashioned, but yet it's timeless. Really,
it is.
It is.
It is. People have been embroidering for thousands of years.
Right.
One of the quilt squares that Keely made years ago. Every last thing here is a French knot, and that takes a lot of sewing ability to do.
Remember when I learned how to do this? I was what, like age 12 or something? I thought, well, my world is opened up to embroidery, but this is all it was. Little knots. What I did do is I made like 12 or 16 of these, and I made a quilt out of it, which became a wall hanging.
Okay. Yep.
With blue on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty darn good.
Well, it's my
your
little claim to fame
piece.
in this.
These are coasters, and Keely's third daughter, Lydia, she's really getting into it. She's crocheting a lot. She made these for me, and they're just wonderful. So
yeah, I know Cecilia got a kit, and she's starting to do some stuff.
And it really looks good. Really looks good. My aunt was embroidering when she was really young, or my grandma. There was a cotton. That's when I was young too, very young. It was just a cotton thread, and it wasn't very pretty. Then I went up to DMC, and DMC is a little shinier, brighter colors, many everythings. And I just have 2 packets of color here. But and when Mom and Elma both passed away, I got bags of embroidery thread. But I also had bags already, so. But what I'm doing this final project with is a different kind of embroidery thread. So a lot of the places where I got my patterns is Aunt Martha's. You would buy Aunt Martha's. When I was a kid, they were 25 cents. I think they're probably $1.25 now. They've certainly gone up in price. You could iron on. And here's another one that Keely's got, and that was printed out in blue, right? Yeah. Pick it out from here, and then, like I said, face down, and read the directions first, and iron that on, pull it up, and there you've got your embroidery project. Years ago, I bought one of these for myself, and I bought one for Mom, and it has a zillion embroidery patterns in it.
Show the front of that.
From simple to,
the big book.
Yeah, the big book. Bought Mom one too, called American Wildflower, iron-on transfer patterns, and it's got, beautiful things in there too. All wildflowers from the United States. The Victorian. This has got Victorian flowers and motifs. This is one. It's Helen M. Stevens embroidered butterflies. Gorgeous ones. Look at her work. If you don't do them, at least you have ideas. Look at that. Isn't that delicate and beautiful? So you can find them all over. I'm proud of this one, particularly because I designed it and I picked out all the colors. Shiny. It's luscious. It's gorgeous. It's jewel colors. Isn't that gorgeous stuff?
Oh, that's the brand name.
Yeah, DMC. But this is, I don't remember
Doesn't
the name
even
of it.
say. And if it does, it's so small we can't read it.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
Well, this, in most flower arrangements or flower embroideries, the inside you do of a flower is with French knots. This doesn't French knot. It's too coarse, it's too catchy, it's not smooth enough to go down into a French knot. So instead I've been beading, because you can see I have the beads here, and I have the purple beads there, and I have a little bit more greeny aqua or turquoise beads there. I put beads up here, and each one of these little flowers, didn't like it, took every last one out again. So I have a bit to go. This is a butterfly. Isn't she pretty? So, and this is a different type. It's more of a metallic. So I designed it, and I started quite a long time ago. but I'm going to finish it now so I can get on to another project. But I'm very pleased with this.
That's very, very amazing.
And this is my color,
Yeah.
jewel tone.
Definitely. Yeah.
And here are some of the, the containers of beads. Pretty much is my end project so far. But a small one. A big one you can't get in there good enough. Where a small one you have to keep moving it more, but at least you can get close to it.
Yes, because it gets more taut.
Yeah.
Leaving on this beautiful, beautiful, stunning note. Well done. Well done. First of all, well done for keeping everything.
Well, for one thing, I've been the historian in the
Yeah,
family.
exactly. I mean, you're keeping all this, not knowing who in the future is going to appreciate it. Mm-hmm. So that was just a labor of love to do that. And then to keep doing projects like this.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, because there's two ways of thinking it. To keep it, because you think, that's been a big worry for me. Not a huge worry. But it's been concern.
How'd that go?
What's going to happen with all this stuff?
Yeah.
Is it going to go to Goodwill?
No, it's not going to go to Goodwill. You have
that's-
too many granddaughters.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thought you have. And further, that's with my painting, and that's also with my embroidery. You think, should I bother to do any more?
Yes, you should.
I should.
Yes.
Well, that's good encouragement, because then I will.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you
Yeah.
for showing an interest in wanting to do
Yeah.
this. And I hope you all
Finally.
had fun looking at these pieces of embroidery from my family.
Yeah.
I know that there are many out there that are like me and just think it's such a, not even so old-fashioned, because there's a lot of modern embroidery too, a lot of modern paste. I choose flowers and all of that because that's who I am. But there's certainly modern designs that you can do too. And but the fact that there's enough people, many, that keep this going.
I think it's coming back, you said.
Yeah, the interest in it certainly
So
is.
anyway, that's it for now, and thanks for coming along and checking out this beauty that was. And anything else?
Happy embroidering.
There you go.
And
Sounds good.
And God bless.
Yes. All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.